friends, so it's me back at it again with another video. I'm sorry, I can't even say it's early, it's like 3. I just woke up, I'm feeling some type of way, but that's how it be sometimes. So I am always salty. Call me the salt queen because I'm always salty. So today I am salty about photography. So one of the things that makes me the maddest about the world of photography is that everyone uses Photoshop. Okay, hear me out. There's nothing wrong with using Photoshop, but I don't think it should be going hand in hand with photography the way it is. It's almost like if you're not using Photoshop, your photography is wrong. I 10,000% disagree with that. Let me tell you something about how I learned how to do photography and all that good stuff. So, I was essentially, I studied photography in high school. I didn't go to a fancy high school where it was like a mini major or anything, but I did study it. Like, it was my elective in high school. It was the class I was the most excited for. I was in it as many years as I could be in it, which was 3, because you had to take an art class to go into photography, which is what I did. So, yeah. So, at my school, with my teacher, Mr. Kuhn, best photography teacher I've ever had, hands down, his rule was, in order to use the digital cameras, you need to master the film cameras, okay? So we learned about the developing process, we learned how to use a darkroom, we learned how to use like one of those super old-fashioned cameras, how to put the film in without looking, how to take the film out without looking, like everything. And so that was my stuff. That's how I learned how to be the photographer I am today. So when you're working with film, you can't really manipulate your pictures without doing it in the camera. I mean, sure, when you're in the dark room and you have the enlarger, you could like make it blurry or clearer. You could put a filter over it to like make certain colors pop more, and yeah, but it wasn't anything crazy. You know what I mean? I mean, if you wanted, you could develop your picture and then draw on the picture and make it your own design, but you're not focused on the photograph, you're focused on the art that you did on it. That's how I feel about Photoshop. Like, it's fine when you're just changing the colors and you're just making this a little brighter, making this pop out a little bit more. That's totally fine. But when you're completely changing the composition and you're like changing how someone's face looks, like making their nose smaller, making their eyes bigger, making them look skinnier, and you're taking like one photo that was cute and then you're like completely changing the color and making it look artificial and fake and scientific and sciencey. The focus isn't the photo anymore, it's your Photoshop. And I feel like because of that, it should be a different art form. It's like a form of graphic design. It's no longer photography, it's the graphic design. Simply because the focus of the picture isn't the picture, it's the Photoshop. You know, that's how I feel about a lot of these popular Instagram photographers. Because I have like many Instagrams. I think I have 6. And they're all focused on different things. I mean, I have my personal where I post whatever the fuck I want. I have a nature one where I post nature stuff. I have a city one where I post city/interior design / random stuff. I have one where I do portraits. I have one where I do Polaroids. And then I have my reptile one, which I kind of want to end, but that's a story for another day. So, because of those different accounts, on each account I follow things catered towards what I post. So, on my portraits photography page in particular, I followed a lot of A-list Instagram photographers. I mean, Jessica, whatever her name, and Brandon, whatever, Wolfie, I don't know. I don't care about the name, I care about the art. I mean, yeah, I don't want people to like, I don't know. I'm getting off topic, but I don't, like I said, I don't care about the name, I care about the art. And I just know they're popular photographers, so I was like, okay, let me like follow them and see what they're doing and see what I could do, how I could like apply their style to my style and create something new. And it's like, they all post the same. They all use the same filters. It's so boring and generic. I mean, I would love to be on Build and Bloom's Facebook page or Instagram page, right? But at the same time, like, they have the same fashion models and poses. You know, you don't get candid pictures anymore. Everything's so fucking staged and photoshopped, and I'm not here for that. That's... no. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's like, what happened to being natural? What happened to capturing people in the moment? You know, what happened to being authentic? It's like, that doesn't exist anymore. I mean, yeah, it still exists, but like, on social media, you don't see that. Unless it's like a local photographer, like my friend Cassie. She's a photographer in Salt Lake. I met her in St. George, but she moved to Salt Lake. She's a photographer in Salt Lake. I'm probably gonna show pictures of her work now. It's beautiful. And like, and she captures people being themselves, being silly, being goofy, being happy. And it's like these popular photography pages lost all sense of how to do that. Cause it's just the same ass, boring ass, flower ass background with the same ass, white ass people. I mean, I'm sure you get a black person sprinkled in every now and then, but where's my Asians? Where's my Latinos and Latinas? Where's my men? It's always white girls, the occasional dark skin and black girl. Like, there's no other diversity. And you know, from someone like me, that should be enough, right? Because, oh, I got my black people in there, right? No, I want to see my other people. Okay, where's my Filipinos? Where's my Japanese? Where's my fucking Asian people? Where's my Latinas? Where's my Mexicans? Where they at? Where's my mixed people? Where they at? Like, y'all don't get any representation. And the thing that bothers me the most is Jessica, whatever, she's Middle Eastern. Where her people at? You know? Oh, and this is kind of funny because I just realized there's two different Jessicas I'm thinking of. One of them does like these cool challenges that's like 5 photographers shoot 1 model in 1 day. Love those videos. And then the other Jessica owns the Build and Bloom page. And I've been switching between the two. Right now I'm talking about the Jessica that does the photography challenges. But the Jessica that has the Build and Bloom page, like, I followed her for like 2 months, and I don't think I've ever seen her photography. Like, it's just pictures of her. Like, can you get any more conceited? It's different if they're self-portraits, but you can tell they're not. Maybe they are. Maybe I'm just hypocritical. But it seems like she's just in the middle of nowhere, and she asks someone, and she's like, oh, can you take a picture of me? And they like, maybe her own personal photographer, and they take a picture of her. I'm not here for that, because how are you gonna like teach courses and teach classes on photography but not even show off your photography? You know? Well, little things like that bother me. And I hate that, like, with Jessica Whitaker or whatever her name is, it's like she always posts, come to my classes, tee-hee, I'll teach you how to do this, and it's like a picture of her. It's like, I don't want to see you. I want to see your art. I want to see what got you known. Like, if I'm going to come to your photography classes, I want to know what you have to offer. I don't want to just see your face and hear generic ass tips like, aperture is this. Okay, bitch, I know that. I don't know. I'm just venting. And I don't mean any hate towards any of these people. This is just my opinion. I mean, props to them for making a living by posting cool pictures on Instagram. Like, goals. I want to be at that level one day. But I'm not there yet. I'm just someone with an opinion. But if you disagree, talk to me. Let's have a discussion. I'm not here to argue. I want to hear honest opinions and honest feedback. Like, shit, you could go through my photography shit and tell me, Janae, your stuff is whack, your stuff is boring, that's why I don't have a following. And I'd be like, oh damn, at me. No, I wouldn't say that, but I'd think about it. take a look at my pictures more, see what I could do to make them different. I just want to grow and become the best person I can be, essentially. And I'm very opinionated, and so I like to share my opinion. If you guys have any unpopular photography opinions, post them below. Like, what's good? Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. My following is low, so I can actually do that. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Have a good day.